Imagine sliding into the sumptuously upholstered leather seat of a Rolls-Royce Phantom, the door closing with a satisfying, almost whispering thud that immediately signals you are entering a world apart from ordinary life. A world where time seems to slow down, where every detail of craftsmanship is meticulously curated to indulge the senses and redefine what it means to travel in supreme luxury. As your hands rest on the perfectly weighted steering wheel, feeling the cold, smooth metal accents beneath your fingertips and the softness of the supple leather, while the interior envelopes you in an atmosphere of elegance and serenity, the dashboard adorned with hand-finished wood veneers that gleam under the subtle ambient lighting, and your eyes are drawn to the intricate analog clock at the center, a symbol of timeless sophistication, as you gently press the start button and the Phantom awakens with a hushed, almost imperceptible growl of its V12 engine, a sound so refined it feels more like a gentle purr than the roar of a powerful machine, signaling the immense power ready to glide you effortlessly across any road. And as you ease onto the highway, the suspension immediately absorbs every bump, every irregularity in the pavement, so seamlessly that it feels as if the car is floating on an invisible cushion of air, each movement calculated, deliberate, yet astonishingly smooth, while your eyes take in the panoramic view through the expansive windshield, the cityscape or countryside rolling by like a slow-moving painting, uninterrupted by harsh vibrations or engine noise, as the noise cancellation technology works in perfect harmony with the cabin to isolate you in a cocoon of near-perfect silence, broken only by the subtle, soothing hum of the tires on the asphalt and the scent of the custom leather, infused with a signature aroma unique to Rolls-Royce, envelopes you, creating a multi-sensory experience that transcends mere driving, transforming it into an art form. As your hand moves to the center console, feeling the precise weight of the controls, each dial and switch a tactile delight, designed to provide not only functionality but a sense of tactile satisfaction that complements the visual opulence surrounding you, while the state-of-the-art infotainment system presents itself with understated elegance, offering intuitive navigation, flawless connectivity, and a bespoke audio experience through the meticulously engineered sound system, which fills the cabin with rich, immersive sound. Whether it's the gentle strumming of classical strings or the deep, resonant thump of modern beats, each note perfectly balanced, wrapping around you like a personal concert. And as you accelerate, the Phantom responds with a quiet, dignified authority, the torque delivering a smooth, linear surge of power that pushes you back into the seat, yet never in a way that feels aggressive, maintaining the sense of effortless control, and the steering, while precise, feels like an extension of your own intuition, guiding the car with subtle inputs, as the adaptive cruise control and advanced driver assistance systems quietly work in tandem to ensure a serene, safe journey, allowing you to focus on the experience itself rather than the mechanics of driving, while your eyes wander to the bespoke details that define the Phantom's interior, from the starlight headliner, each fiber optic light individually placed to mimic a celestial night sky, to the embroidered door panels and handcrafted leather stitching that speak of hundreds of hours of artisan labor, each element carefully considered to create an atmosphere of absolute refinement. And as you glide past iconic landmarks or through quiet suburban streets, the Phantom seems to absorb the environment, moving with an almost supernatural smoothness, bridging the gap between machine and serenity, while the climate control system, responsive to the tiniest changes in temperature, ensures that every inch of the cabin feels perfectly comfortable, whether it's the warmth of the sun filtering through the panoramic roof or the cool breeze channeled through the vents, and your senses are further indulged by the whisper-quiet windows and door seals, isolating you from the outside world while maintaining a visual connection, so that every glance outside is an uninterrupted, cinematic view as you navigate winding roads. The Phantom's suspension subtly adjusting to maintain composure, the car leaning ever so slightly into each turn, conveying the sensation of agility while never compromising on the overarching comfort, and each moment behind the wheel or even in the passenger seat feels like an immersion into a different dimension of automotive excellence, a combination of engineering, craftsmanship, and artistry rarely experienced in such harmony, and the tactile interaction with the controls, the responsive yet gentle feedback from the pedals, and the sensation of the wheel in your hands all create a connection that is intimate, rewarding, and profoundly satisfying, while the interior ambient to match the mood of the journey, casting soft glows across the wood and leather, enhancing the perception of depth, richness, and warmth, making the space feel alive yet calming. And as you approach a cityscape at dusk, the exterior lights begin to reflect on the perfectly polished paint, the metallic flakes catching the last rays of sunlight, creating a spectacle that complements the internal splendor, while the adaptive headlights and night vision assist ensure that visibility and safety are maximized without intruding upon the serene atmosphere. And throughout the drive, you are continually reminded of the meticulous attention to detail, From the silent operation of the soft closed doors to the perfectly tuned exhaust note that balances power with discretion, and the journey becomes not just a commute, but an orchestration of sensory delights, where the mundane act of driving is elevated to an extraordinary experience of comfort, elegance, and supreme craftsmanship. And every interaction with the Phantom, from adjusting the seat to selecting a drive mode, reinforces a sense of privilege and exclusivity, a reminder that this is not just a vehicle, but a moving sanctuary designed to cocoon its occupants in luxury. And the combination of engineering precision, artisanal mastery, and cutting-edge technology creates an experience that is both emotionally resonant and technically impressive, making each mile traveled not just a distance covered, but a narrative of indulgence, refinement, and the ultimate expression of automotive excellence. And as the drive continues, you become acutely aware of the balance achieved within the Phantom, where immense power coexists with sublime calm, advanced technology integrates seamlessly with human intuition, and luxury is expressed not as ostentation, but as quiet, pervasive excellence that elevates the journey into something unforgettable, a moving testament to what is possible when uncompromising. Attention to detail, engineering prowess, and artistic vision converge, and even as the journey comes to an end, the impression lingers, the memory of the tactile sensations, the visual richness, the auditory immersion, and the sheer emotional satisfaction of being enveloped in one of the most luxurious cars ever created, leaving you with an indelible sense of having experienced something that transcends ordinary driving, a glimpse into a world where every aspect of mobility is refined, perfected, and celebrated. The Rolls-Royce Phantom standing not merely as a vehicle but as an emblem of what it means to travel with grace, power, and absolute comfort, leaving you not only impressed by the car itself but transformed in your appreciation of automotive luxury, craftsmanship, and the unparalleled pleasure of a drive that is as much about the journey as it is about the destination. A seamless orchestration of engineering, aesthetics, and human emotion, culminating in an experience that few vehicles can ever hope to replicate, a truly sublime encounter with the pinnacle of luxury motoring.